Hey, how's it going, my deadly mercenary family? Cosmic Mercenary bringing you a new video, and today we're going to continue diving into the lore that is Metroid Dread. And last time we left off, we got introduced and we looked into the EMMIs, or the Emmys as I call them. What else would I call them? I could call them freaky deaky because they are freaky deaky. The movement, the way they are, dude, it's just ugh. But now we're going to be diving into 7 words that define the Dread series or the Dread game. So I'm not sure if this one will be just another overall view of Metroid Dread. If it is, we're going to combine 3 and 4 together, because either way we're going to have to combine some of the reports together, because we have 9 left. Well, we have 9 in total, and there's the game comes out October 8th, and I started on the 1st, so we gotta catch up. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. But other than that, let's continue diving into the lore that is Metroid Dread. Alright, guys, so we're gonna continue going into the lore. So like I said, I think we're gonna combine 3 and 4 together. Oh, I think they're okay. So apparently, 4th one's on revealing a saga 35 year in the making. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we could watch these two, combine them together, and then we could watch. What I really want to get into is these guys, dude. The Chozo, dude. Who the frick are those guys, dude? But it seems that in Volume 9 is also like handy tips, like overall reviews. So if you guys want to continue with the series, if you haven't been introduced to the Met, or you haven't played as much as I have, this is very, very interesting to me. But I want to at least combine volumes 3 and 4 together, so let us continue. So let's click volume 3. Metroid Dread Report Volume 3, 7 points that define the 2D saga. Okay, it's the introduction, so we're going to skip that. So we're going to go to number 1. The first word is apparently Samus Aran. Aran? I said Aran, but I could be wrong. Someone else that knows the French is going to be like, actually, it's Aran, but yeah, don't worry. So the lead character, Samus Aran, is a super skilled, super killer. I'm like, oh yeah, she is a super killer. But Samus Aran is a super skilled bounty hunter who has single-handedly confronted and defeated multiple galactic threats. She is said to be the strongest warrior in the galaxy. Samus is renowned throughout the galaxy, but few know her true identity. Yeah. Well, I don't know what that means. I don't know if Samus Aran is an alias or something like that. Let me know down below if you're more familiar with the Metroid lore. But they forgot to mention that in Zero Suit form, Mars is one of the best. Alright, so that's cool. We got some pictures here. Dude, I love this. I love this so much. So much. The color scheme is so nice. And I'm not just saying that because it reminds me of my color scheme, but it honestly looks really good. It's really nice. I really wish we have patches in the future for Smash Bros. And I'll definitely start picking up Samus, dude. Many people, okay, so transmission from the dev team. Many people know Samus from Super Smash Bros. Series. By the way, the Zero Suit Samus fighter who also appears in Super Smash Bros. Is the same Samus but without her power suit. Okay, so we know that. In the Metroid Dread game, Samus' suit appears to have changed quite a bit from the previous missions. In the Metroid Fusion game, Samus' suit was greatly transformed after the emergency removal of pieces eroded by the X-Parasite and a life-saving injection of the Metroid vaccine, resulting in an organic appearance for her suit. Now her suit is gradually returning to its original mechanical power suit form. Okay. So that's what happened. So that's what's happening. It's just going back. It's evolving. Only backwards. Okay, so the second word is apparently a Metroid. So I've seen these little cute things around. This case a cutie patooties. The Enigmant floating life forms has the terrifying ability to attach onto the other organisms and absorb their energy. Originally, the Metroids were artificially created by the Chozo. Okay, so I want to get into the Chozo, because I don't even know who the freak those guys are, but those guys look menacing as hell. an intelligent species with a vision for the galactic harmony to destroy dangerous X-parasite life form found in planets SR388. Some have tried to weaponize Metroids because of their energy absorbing ability, which has made this species the source of several conflicts in the past. Samus was sent to planet SR388 by the Galactic Federation on a mission to eradicate the Metroids. She successfully accomplished her mission and returned with a Metroid hatchling in tow. Oh, okay. As Samus was the first creature the hatchling saw, the baby Metroid imprinted onto her and believed Samus to be its mother. Aww. Soon after, however, this Metroid will become a source of conflict with the space pirates, and ensuing battles, this Metroid would bravely sacrifice itself to save Samus. Ah, no. The species would go completely extinct after one of Samus' later missions. By the time of Metroid Dread game events, the Metroid species no longer exists. There was the point. They should just call it Samus's Adventure. Transmission from the dev team. You may not know if you haven't played the series before, but this character looks like a jellyfish is the titular Metroid. I'm sure some of you may have thought that the character Samus was named Metroid. The name Metroid comes from Chozo word meaning ultimate warrior. While the Metroids have already gone extinct by the time of the event of the Metroid Dread game, it could be fun to speculate about what role they will play in this adventure. Oh, dude, the Metroid ghost is gonna come back and it's gonna save her. Just watch. It's gonna be like, don't worry, fam, I got you. Don't worry, Queen. That's my voice for Luma. Don't worry, Queen. I got you, girl. I got you, girl. I won't let you die, girl. So that's where my smoker voice comes from. Okay, 35 years. Oh, dude. The date of the history of Metroid series spans 35 years, beginning with the original Metroid game released in 1986 for the Family Computer Disk System in Japan. The game would later release in North America and Europe for Nintendo Entertainment Systems in 1987 and 1988, respectively. The original game kicked off the story of what is commonly referred to as the 2D Metroid series, which tells the tale of uncanny intertwined fates of Samus and the Enigmant Metroids. The Metroid Dread game concludes this story arc. Okay, that's cool. Over 35 years, the 2D Metroid series has played out over these games leading up to the Metroid Dread game. Metroid, 1986 and 1987. The original Metroid game tells the story of the battle that takes place between Samus and the space pirates on the planet Zebus. Later, this game will be remade and expanded on as the Metroid Zero mission for the Game Boy Advance system. Okay, cool. The original NES can be played on the Nintendo Switch system via... Yeah, I tried playing it, but it sucks that you can't download your games. You guys have to do that because I don't want to every time go into the internet and then play Metroid via the internet, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I just wish I could download them, and there's some code. I'm positive there's some code that's like, if I haven't paid you guys, even though I have it automatically renewal every year, to not let me play the Metroid game, but I just wanted to be able to play it on the go. Okay. Samus is sent by the Galactic Federation to eradicate the dangerous Metroid found in planet ZR388. She returns from her mission with the imprint Metroid hatching. This entry was later remade and expanded on the Metroid Samus Returns game for Nintendo 3DS family of systems. Okay. The Space Pirate returns to steal the Super Metroid. That was Metroid 2, 1991, and then Super Metroid was 1994. Space Pirate returns to steal the Metroid hatchlings to their own nefarious purpose. Samus must again travel to the planet Zebus to retrieve the hatchling and put an end to the Space Pirate threat. The Super Metroid game is available to play Nintendo Switch system via the... Okay, like, I could play... Okay, Metroid 2 was in the Game Boy. They really need to bring Game Boys in here. But anyways, Metroid Fusion 2002 aboard the orbiting biological space laboratory BSL station Samus battles many forms of the terrifying X-Pirate, a life form capable of overtaking organic creatures and mimicking their hosts completely based on their organic information. One of these forms into SAX, a deadly mimic of Samus in her power suit in full strength. I am assuming SAX is Dark Samus, so I assume it's Dark Samus. We'll check it out afterwards. Transmission from the dev team. We developed the Metroid series mission and Metroid Samus Returns game, which remakes the first 2 games in the series, but it's been 19 years since a brand new title released in the saga, which means we've kept you waiting for more than 35 years history of this entire series to see what happens next. As such, we have plenty poured in what we have been preparing, and we believe everyone will be able to experience the game with many surprises within. There will be an introduction to the story at the beginning of the game, so those who have not yet played the rest of the series can jump right in and feel at home. Okay. 4. Exploration. The game in the Metroid series do not follow a linear, clear stage setup. They are exploratory action games where you journey through a sophisticated maze-like world, picking up new items and weapons along the way. Lets you expand the areas you can visit, allowing you to explore new destinations and discover alternate routes. Map reading and navigation skills can be quite helpful. The map itself has evolved too, where previous maps used a simple cell-based view. These new maps have become a more detailed navigation tool that can show things like different terrains. This feature allows you to highlight and view the same type of icon highlights. Okay. This feature allows you to I'm skipping over because all of this is just cool and all, but it doesn't go into the lore. That's why I'm like trying to skip over it. This feature allows you to highlight and view the same type of icons across all areas of the map. It can be extremely handy when looking for places you can newly explore at obtaining an ability. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Then the markers. Place up to 6 markers of different colors anywhere you like. These markers will also appear on your minimap during a gameplay. Okay, cool. You can zoom in and out of the map screen to get a better look at things. Is the zoom. Okay, first. Are these the same words? Okay. Hidden item hints. Glowing places in the map indicates that there are hidden items within the range. Expand the minimap. During the normal gameplay, pressing the left directional button on the Joy-Con controller will expand your view of the minimap on the top right corner of the screen. Okay, cool. Transmission from the dev team. Since the Metroid series of the games is all about exploring, it was clear to us that the map and the foundation of exploration would be an important thing for us to focus on. The new map is powered up by the previous traditional maps in terms of looking functions, which we think will make exploring the world feel smoother than before. In addition, players can enjoy greater freedoms when exploring compared to in previous installments, which might encourage you to try new strategies each time you play through. Samus. Okay, then number 5, the 5th word. I mean, those aren't words. These are just like terms. They should have put terms. Arsenal and abilities. Samus' arsenal includes a range of weapons. The power beam is the standard arm cannon attack. Missile attacks are powerful but restrict by how many Samus can carry. Her bombs can break down certain walls and obstacles. In addition to her weapon, Samus' basic physical ability and special ability will power up as she explores and discovers new capabilities. Powering up lets Samus get through the doors that were previously blocked off, and as well get past obstacles and areas to continue her journey. Okay, that's cool. So that's cool. Okay, they didn't go through all the things. They're like, come on, dog, you're killing me here, Smalls. Oh, dude, the Chozos, dude, the 6th ones, dude. These guys look like badass motherfuckers, dude. Okay, transmission for the dev team. Every time Samus powers up, her offensive power and agility greatly increase. There will be more doors she can open, walls she can destroy, and paths that she can take. With this kind of progress, you might look at paths and barriers in a different light than you did before, and we believe players holding the controller can feel this game grow alongside Samus. Okay. Number 6, the Chozo. The Chozo were known to be highly intelligent species capable of developing amazing technologies. Their primary mission was to achieve lasting harmony across the galaxy. Once a very powerful force with both intelligence and military might, their position weakened over many years. Now only a few of them have been sighted, and these remaining Chozos mostly try to avoid attention. Chozo's relics, such as ancient ruins from the former civilization, have been found in multiple locations across the galaxy. Dude, these are so sick, dude. These are so good. So that's a Chozo, dude. That reminds me of the alien from Alien, the space jockey. Okay, transmissions from the dev team. In fact, Samus equipment like the power suit and arm cannon are Chozo technology. When Samus was young, she lost her parents and her home in a tragic accident and was raised by Chozos in the planet Zebes. Oh, you see, I didn't know that, dude. During this time, she received a Chozo DNA transplant, which allows her to adapt to environments that are otherwise harsh for humans. On planet ZDR, where the Metroid the Dread game takes place, there are various implications to be discovered surrounding Chozo civilization, which might connect the game's story in some way. That's cool. That is so cool. Okay, the X parasite, the 7th and last term. This parasitic life form is one of the deadliest in the universe. It can inhabit living or dead organic creatures and use their host's genetic information to mimic them completely. The Metroid species was created by the Chozo to destroy the X. Thanks to Samus, the X has been reduced to cosmic dust along with the native planet. She had to blow up a planet, SR388. Okay, so transition from the dev team. The story in this game starts with a mysterious transmission that implies that the X, which Samus was gravely afflicted by and is thought to have destroyed the Metroid Fusion game, may still exist. Are the X still out there, or is there something else? Please see for yourself. The next report, we're gonna go spanning 35 years. Please take a look. All right, so that was pretty much it. I like that we went to the Chozo. I didn't know that freaking Samus got freaking adopted by these sons of guns over here. Look at these awesome looking guys, dude. Look at the beautiful, dude. Oh, dude, this is beautiful. This is amazing, dude. Whoever thought to bring it in and make it look like Egyptian hieroglyphs are such a smart idea, dude. I love it. I love it so much, dude. Okay, well, let us go to the 4th volume. Alright, this is the 4th volume. Again, I'm going to try to speed run through these ones because, again, they're not going through lore as much as I wanted to. They're just like overall informations, and I still want to record this because it's part of Dread. It's something that came out, and if for whatever reason nobody pays attention to this, at least there's proof that this existed and this is out there. I don't want no freaking creepypastas coming in and telling me that this didn't exist or something. So I just want to look through it, and again, this is interesting for me that I have not played the game. So hopefully this is interesting to you if you haven't played the game, or it's a nice little recap if you have played the game. Okay, so we're going to the 4th one. So again, this is this is the intro, the first intro, but I'm going to read this. On August 6, 1986, the first game in the entire Metroid series, simply titled Metroid, released as a family computer disc. Okay, we already knew that. Okay. This game kicked off the saga surrounding intertwined the fates of the bounty hunter Samus Aran and the enigmatic Metroid species, a saga that will conclude with the upcoming Dread game. The 5th game which is commonly called the 2D Metroid series. I hope they continue the series because it's pretty cool, but I understand what they're trying to do. They're just trying to stop it. Well, not stop it. They're just trying to conclude the freaking arc of the Metroids. So we'll see what the next thing is going to be called. If it's not called Metroid, then it's going to be called something else. But I really like the idea that they're coming back to this game, to this franchise, to this style. Okay, so we got the first one. Okay. Metroid, Family Computer System, 1986, 1987, introducing the bounty hunter Samus Aran, dude. Okay, so this is the one I've been trying to play, but again, the Nintendo doesn't let us download offline and offline play. So, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you just correct me down in the comments below. All right, so the Metroid's species is unknown floating life forms is discovered on the planet SCR by the Galactic Federation. The space pirates based on the planet Zebus steal Metroids from the Federation research and plot to weaponize the power for this mysterious creature. To stop the space pirates, the Galactic Federation turns to the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, Samus Aran. Samus Aran touches down on the planet Zebus and successfully destroys the space pirates' underground fortress along with their remastered and organic supercomputer Mother Brain. Was that Ridley? Imagine that's Ridley. Well, that's cool. Because this is the artwork from 1986, right? Yeah, 1986. Alright, good to know from the beginning of an alternate ending. The end screen of Metroid changes based on the completion time. Oh, that's cool. By playing again and again, you can figure out how to complete the game faster and faster and see other versions of the end screen. You can find similar alternate takes on the end screen throughout the series. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's probably gonna be a thing in Metroid Dread. You keep playing Metroid Dread over and over again, you're gonna get a cutscene. Just watch. There's gonna be a secret cutscene. Metroids are coming back. Metroids are flourishing, and it's gonna be Metroid Dread 2, Electric Boogaloo. But you fulfilled your mission. It will revive peace in the space, but it may be invaded by the other Metroids. Pray for a true peace in the space. Okay. Transmission from the dev team. Okay, here comes the dev team. The very first game that marks the start of the stage interconnects the fates of Samus Metroid, a story arc that reaches its conclusion in Metroid Dread. This game sets the signature mold for the series, exploring maze-like areas using weapons and agilities upgrade to reach new locations. It also establishes the universe and tone while introducing iconic music and sound effects. By the way, the word Metroid, comes from the combining Metro, the sense of underground transit system, and Android. Oh, okay, so it's actually real. I thought he was gonna go back to the Chobo. He's like, oh, in the lore, Metroid is actually like Ultimate Warrior. Oh no, Ultimate Warrior. That's what it is. Yeah, I remember. You see, this is amazing. But I didn't know it was just Metroid and Android. So now I know. The original Metroid game was remade in 2004 Metroid Zero Mission by the Game Boy Advance system. This remake added a stealth portion where Samus is without her power suit and must move forward while staying hidden from space pirates to survive. We believe you can feel a connection between these sections of the game and Metroid Dread. Okay, so Metroid 2 Return of Samus. An emergency mission to exterminate the Metroids. Okay. Dude, that's creepy right there, but that's cool. So this is how it looks. It's for the Game Boy, so there's some artwork over here. Well, let's read it here. The Galactic Federation takes that incident and with the space pirates on planet Zebus very serious. They send a research ship to planet SR-388 to confirm the existence of Metroids there. However, the ship disappears. A rescue unit is sent to SR-388, but context is lost with them as well. The Federation concludes that the subterranean Metroid creature are responsible. Samus is called once again, this time to exterminate the Metroid threat on SR-388. After many deadly battles with Metroids in their various evolutionary forms, Samus confronts and defeats a Queen Metroid, making a successful end to the mission. Unexpectedly, a newborn Metroid hatches in front of Samus as she is the first creature he sees. The larva imprints on Samus and believes her to be its mother. Samus can't bring herself to kill it, the hatchling, so she takes it back to the Galactic Federation Space Science Academy for study. Dude, there's the Chobo, dude. Good to know Chozo. I'm sorry, not Chobo, Chozo. It's believed that the Chozo once lived in SR-388 and remains of their civilization, including high-tech machinery and weaponry they developed, can be found throughout the planet. In the Metroid Samus Returns game from the Nintendo 3DS, family of systems, a remake of Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Players can unlock secret clues surrounding the fate of the Chosos on planet SR38. So I'm probably gonna have to play that game after Dread. It's too bad I won't be able to. Dude, these things are sick, dude. These are great. Transition from the dev team. Metroid 2 Return of Samus and Metroid Samus Returns game depicts the first encounter between Samus and the Metroid hatchling. These chapters also include descriptions of Choso civilization, which makes them fundamental to overreaching story of the 2D Metroid series. The glimpse of Dread video at the end of the article shows what appears to be Choso memories. How do you imagine these come into play in the Metroid Dread? Okay, let's go. And then in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Desperate Times, Desperate Measures. Okay, that's cool. And then we got these ones. And we got Ridley over here, dude. Big head, dude. What a freaking pinhead over here, dude. That's cool, though. Greatly damaged Space Pirates Fortress on the planet Sebas been gradually rebuilt by the survivors of the Samus previous strike. Ridley, the Supreme Commander of the Space Pirates, attacked the Space Science Academy and steals the hatchling, known to be the last living Metroid in the universe, to continue the Space Pirate goal of weaponizing the species. Samus heads back to the planet Sebas to retrieve the Metroid and stop the sinister plan of the Space Pirates. However, in the fierce battle between the monsters, Mother Brain, the hatchling sacrifices the hatchling sacrifices itself to save Samus. After the defeat of Mother Brain, Samus narrowly escapes and self-destructs the planet Sebas. The Space Pirates are wiped out with the blast. Dude, Ridley over here, orange, dude. That's weird. Okay, so we got good to know numbering of the entries. The Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion games do not have numbers in the titles, but the opening video of each game labels Metroid 3 and Metroid 4 respectively. Similar, you can find Metroid 5 in the beginning of Metroid Dread game announced trailer. Yeah, we did see that. That was pretty cool. Transmission from the dev team. Super Metroid game can be said to offer the greatest flexibility to exploration in the series. You can enjoy similar flexibility in the Metroid Dread game. Depending on how you take advantage of your abilities, you might be able to find ways to obtain weapons, items, abilities earlier than intended. Oh, okay, that's cool. We encourage you to try to discover alternate routes and exploration. Okay, I'll think that. Metroid Fusion, Game Boy Advance 2002, Attack of the X Parasite. Okay, so Samus is hired by biotech company Biologic Space Laboratories, BSL, to protect the field research unit on planet SR388. The research on the surface goes well until Samus is exposed and attacked by the X Parasite, a life form with the ability to mimic organic creatures entirely. The parasite puts Samus in a critical condition and renders her unconscious. All hope seems lost. As the X quickly multiplies and erodes her body, scientists determined that a vaccine made using a cell culture source from the Metroid hatchling and Samus' only chance of survival. She miraculously escapes death and at the time becomes the only living creature with immunity to the X parasite aboard the BS. Okay, so she's since she took the vaccine, because it's smart to take vaccines, people. It saves lives. But that's besides the point. So she now has immunity for the X parasite, but what if she doesn't have immunity for this parasite, dude? This is gonna be legit. This is gonna be the X Delta variant, dude. Oh god. Aboard the BSL station, obtaining the SR388, Samus engages a fierce battle of SAX and mimicking Samus in her power suit at full strength, and succeeds in wiping the X parasites, destroying the station and planet SR388 in the process. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. I'm kind of tired. Like you can see right here, these are weird, and that definitely could be like a Dark Samus. I'm pretty sure Dark Samus is from the Prime series, so. Dude. Okay, dude, we're almost somewhere else. In the Metroid Fusion game, the streamlined controls such as for switching weapons and diagonal. Okay, this is good to know. Diagonal shooting to help the help evolve the gameplay to feel much smoother than in previous games. Samus also has more moves at her disposal than ever before, such as hanging off ledges. Transmission from the dev team. The SAX is a tremendous threat to Samus, come across many times over the course of the Metroid Fusion game. Each encounter where Samus runs or hides from the SAX was an in-game event that springs onto the player. However, we thought, what would happen if we evolve this? This line of thinking greatly affected the concept of the EMMI sections of Metroid Dread game. Also, the Metroid Fusion game is direct prequel to the Metroid Dread game. Okay, so Fusion is a prequel. You will find many threads weaving the two series together. For example, the reason why Samus suit looks the way it does, and the appearance of ADM computer AI in the Metroid Dread are directly connected to the events of the Metroid Fusion. Okay, so a glimpse of Dread. And then let's dude, that's so amazing. Transmission from the dev team. What do you see? What does it all mean? Please stay tuned to find out more. Alright, we finally went through it. I know this is going to be the longest entry that I got, and I will try to go through it just because, again, they were just recaps. But again, I just wanted to document this, and I thought it was interesting. I thought it was cool that because I haven't been able to play all the games throughout the years, that this is a small little recap for me, for people like me, so that's pretty cool. I like it. I love it. But yeah, let's just end it here, I guess. Let's go to the end screen. Alright guys, well that was intense. Hopefully you were able to power through it, and it was as interesting to you as it was to me. Don't forget to follow me on my other social media accounts. Don't forget that I'm going to continue this series. So now we went through 3 and 4. And now we're going to go to 5. And hopefully we caught up enough time to give us for the Metroid Dread game to come out. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay vigilant. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my other social media accounts. And don't forget, today I'm actually going to be playing Super Smash Bros. 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you guys want to play Super Smash Bros. And show me your Samus, don't let it be done. Other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay vigilant, and see you guys next time.